Good day, everybody. It's been a while. I have not done a video. So why I am doing this video now is the game, the Rugby World Cup game that has been going on since last week. So I am doing this video to give my honest, personal opinions on the games that I've watched so far, especially the games between the countries, Pacific countries that our team Kumuls, PNC Kumuls have been taking, especially the games between Tonga and Kumuls, Papua New Guinea Kumuls, and the recent one between the Cook Island and the PNG Kumuls. Okay, after watching those two games, somehow I just kind of figured out that there's two sets of rules in the rugby league. One is for the NRL in Australia, and the other one is for the Rugby World Cup, especially when it is contested, when it is played out in England. It is somewhat funny. Like you see, in the game between Tonga and Papua New Guinea, there are quite a number of mistakes, I should say, in the games. But before I just go into that, I don't have any issues with the teams that have been participating, especially Tonga and the Cook Islands. We are Pacific brothers. I don't have any grudges against these teams. The teams, all the three teams, they played their hearts out. And thumbs up to my Pacific brothers, the Tongas and the Cook Islands. But I'm feeling some kind of very funny kind of thoughts and feelings that I'm getting, is especially towards the bunkers and the refs on the field. Like in the games, in the game that has been played between Tonga and Papua New Guinea, there's been a couple of forward passes, I should say. The first try, the Tonga's first try, when you replayed, that was a clear forward pass that led into the Tonga's first try. And then you see Ipape's attempted try. You recall it back to 2020 or 21 something, the grand final between Panthers and Melbourne Storm. The first try was attempted by Justin Olam, and then the defender, which was Tyrone May, he kicked Justin Olam's ends when he was about to ground the ball. So he kicked the ball off his ends, and then the bunker awarded a penalty try. That very same, it's not similar, very same thing happened on Ipape's attempt to try in the game between the Kumuls and Tonga. And then again the bunker ruled out the try. If it has been played in Australia, NRL, that's already a penalty try. That's already a penalty try. The precedence has been set by a couple of players. Very most recent one is Justin Olam's try in the Melbourne Storm against Panthers, and Melbourne Storm came home winning the grand final. That was back in 2020 or 21 something there. And then you see the try, Kumul's try, the most controversial try that has not been awarded, that has been ruled out by the bunker again. Okay, let alone the try. If you're going to concentrate on the try, what about the shoulder charge that the opponent, the Tongan player, charged or put on the Kumul's player? They did not assess that shoulder charge. If that shoulder charge was taken into account, that try would have been a try. The bunker. And then the try itself got cancelled. Maybe because the ball touches the line or whatever, but I'm still, in my own personal opinion, I'm still not convinced that that try, that decision was correct. And yeah, the most recent funny incident just happened between the game between the Cook Islands and Papua New Guinea, the PNG Kumuls. that basketball bounce or basketball pass or whatever you name it on the corner. So now we know that when you are playing in NRL, not NRL, but Rugby League World Cup in England, you can drop a ball and bounce it like basketball, and that will be a try. That seemed to be a new rule that has been put in place by the bankers in the Rugby League World Cup in England. So it's okay to make forward passes according to these games. To these 2 games now, I have come up with my assessment that it is okay to make forward passes and put try. It is okay to kick a player's hands, kick the ball off his hands when he's attempting a try. It is okay for a shoulder charge, and it is okay for a bounce, and then just bounce the ball on the try line and it's try. That's according to the bankers in England in the most recent Rugby League World Cup. So I don't know about the NRL that has been played in Australia, and the Pacific nations have been adopting to it. That's seem to be England's Rugby League rules. So no hard feelings to Tonga, no hard feelings to Cook Island, no hard feelings to Papua New Guinea. We are Pacific brothers. We played our hearts out. It is the officials that are confusing the Rugby League followers. So which rule is okay or is correct? Is it the rule that we are following here in NRL that has been played in Australia, or the rule that are now abide to in England, the Rugby League World Cup? Very funny. Are they improving the standard of Rugby League, or I don't know? It's up to you. But I'm just saying what I have seen so far.